Hey, what's going on, everybody? This is Terrence Ray, and we got some action this morning. I'm going live this morning. Uh, got a big sell off. I didn't know when I set up this stream to go live this morning. I thought about yesterday. Normally on the weekends I'll do like a weekend update or something like that, and then I go over the weekly expected move. But I didn't do it. I was like, well, I just go live on Monday, and I didn't know we was gonna have a down move like this. So right away, you guys gonna get a chance to see me do some portfolio managing live. I got 3 trades on right now. Now, so I can go over this before the bell. I got about 10 minutes. With these 3 trades, currently my deltas, if you look up here, it says -11. That lets you know that if you don't know anything about my trades, I could have 50 trades on this screen, right? And by the end of the day, I may have, I may put on like 2 or 3 more. I'm gonna close out some, but that negative delta, my account is beta weighted to the SPY, or which is the ETF or the S&P and 500. So what that means is, for every if the SPY goes down, basically my account should make money. So we see we got a down day. When this market opens up, we'll be able to see these trades change. Now I know these two right here. This is a put spread. Excuse me. This is a put spread. This SPY, I sold a call spread, so those should come in nicely. This trade right here. Let me see how far. What this one right here is only down about a buck pre-market. So this one may not do too much. I may go ahead and take it off anyway, to be honest with you. It just depends. We'll go back. This SPY position, I don't know how much this will be down. It may be down close to like 60-70% of the trade. So I'll close that when the market opens in about 8 minutes. And then I'll more than likely look to put something else on as well. I'm sitting here looking at. Now I have no idea why the market sold off like it did. Let's go look through um, some underlines. So this is the S&P 500 futures. We're down 134 handles. That is a lot. That is a lot. That's what this big can. Now that's currently right now. It was down more than that. You see this wick? So it already came back some. So that means it was down what? Another 50 handles. What's the range on it? Just today the range is 157. So we basically, the low on the day was 59.48, and then the high was 61.05. Yeah, that's the range. That's 157.25. So that's from top to bottom. That's huge. That's like, you see this big red candlestick right here. And you see it came down. I got like a retracement level right here. You see? It came right down to the 618. And then look where it found support at, and then bounced off. So just going off of that. Now, if we were to go to the SPY, let's go look at it. It's not gonna move until the market actually opens. So it's gonna come down. What right now is trading at 594. That'll put it down here. Here, that's a huge gap. I don't expect that gap to stay like that. It may come down around here, and then maybe later on towards the week go up. I think we have a Fed meeting as well this week. I think Jerome Powell, Fed chair, is scheduled to speak. Let's see if I can find some news on that. Now, if you come up, I'm on the Tasty Trade platform. If we click on dashboard right here, so I'm gonna click on, that's gonna bring up a news tab. and I'm just trying to go and see. It says big oil and no rush to drill. That wouldn't make the market. XOXO goes hostile in bid to buy. Breaking news: Davos presents elites with economic Rorschach test. I don't know what that means. Um, let's see if I can go to let's go to Twitter. I'll pull Twitter up here on the side and see if I can find something. Let's see if I can find something that's worth I just want to see if we can find something on here to see why it's going ham like it is. Do. See. I'm just looking to see if I can find a reason why the market why we having this sell off. I follow some traders. Now, I say this: we do have U.S. economic data this week. New home sales is Monday. I don't know if that came out already. Maybe that came out already. The interest rate decision is going to be on Wednesday. So, unless this is front running, what's going to happen on Wednesday. Let's look and see what FOMC FOMC probability, what to expect. Fed watch. Let's see. So a lot of times I've showed this before. We can go and see what the Fed rate, like what they're thinking about doing. So here are your target rate probabilities for January 29th, which is Wednesday. Current target 425, 450. So what are we at right now? I don't whatever it is, it's already decided. So it looks like they're gonna stay where we are. So if current, so it doesn't look like basically all the news is already priced in. So maybe the market is getting ahead of that. Like we at 425 right now, 425, 450. So basically it's saying that we're gonna stay the same. They're not gonna do anything on Wednesday. And that's already being priced in. So let me see if I could pull this back over so you guys can see. So all I did was go to you could put see Fed watch tool down here at the bottom. It says now current, right? So if this is the current, and you can see right here, no change. You look up here where it says probability, it says no change, a 97.3% that there would be no change on Wednesday. So we already know for the most part what's going to happen on Wednesday. And if there's going to be no change, I'm going to say right now, I believe that President Trump is going to start pressuring the Fed to lower those rates. He's not going to sit there and let it continue to be um, no change. Like he wants lower rates, and I think he's going to get lower rates. And which, in my opinion, is going to be good overall for business. It'd be good for people. Like I said, like I talked about on the last video, you should be able to um, if people that haven't been able to buy homes, you'll be able to buy a home, or it'll be easier. I don't know if you're still gonna be able to do it, right? Prices are still crazy, but it'll be easier then with lower rates than it would have been the year before with higher rates. Prices on cars should be a little cheaper. You can borrow a little money uh, at a cheaper rate. We got about we about to get this opening bell. Let's get ready. Let's get ready to see what's gonna happen. Right when this bell opens, we should see this gap down right here. Then I start moving around. All right. So if you look, I'm gonna hide these indicators to make it easier. Here we go right here. That's a huge gap. Now I want to go down. You can see I'm up. See my P&L on the day. I'm up $100 on this trade. I want out. I've already made way more than I set up to make. Let's see if we could. Let's see if we ring the register. We get that cha-ching that I like to hear. All right, let's see. I'm working trying to get filled. When the market opens up, you're gonna see the bid and ask be pretty wide. All I'm doing, so when you sell a call spread, I took in 159. Now I'm attempting to buy it back at a cheaper price. I'm offering up 55 to buy it back. That'll leave me a profit of $104. I have not gotten filled yet. Let's see. 56. I'm having a penny up. 57. Let me get out of here. Boom. I'm out of here on that. Winner, winner, chicken dinner. All right. So we got one closed out. Not bad for the month. We up in this particular account about a little over $400 for the month. My goal, like I said, is to show you guys how to take a small account and make a little money on it and manage your portfolio. Excuse me. So this right here can be this particular like you can do if you can manage $5,000 or $6,000 or $2,000 or $3,000, you can scale it. You can manage 20, you can manage 25, you can manage 30, 100,000. The same principles I'm using here, trading small, trading often, taking the other side of position of like the actual market. You can do those things. Now let's go look at this iron condor and IWM. It just now, I'm still flat in this position. Like I just got back to even. You can see it right here. Let's go look at it. Got 25 days. Now it's still, if I'm looking at the deltas, it's still a bearish position. Let's go look at the IWM chart. It's not down as much. Now you got the SPY and you got the NASDAQ like down a lot. IWM isn't down as much as those. So I can sit with this. I can make a decision. I'm just now getting the green in it. I can sit with this. Now, when I have a market sell-off, if we go look at the VIX, which is your volatility, I know I'm jumping all around here because I'm doing this live. It's kind of hard to trade and look at everything and then talk my way through it. When you have a gap up like this involved, right? That means volatility. I'll pull this up. Well, look, if you look at my hands, let's see. Let's see what I can do. All right, let's go. Let's go. Big me. Volatility is up. So that means that I'm looking at the VIX. The VIX is up, a gap up. So volatility has expanded. So it went basically, think of it going like this. When you sell options and it's like this, right? You want to sell them when vol is expanded. And then as it comes in, then you want to take your profit. So that's what we're going to attempt to do. Maybe later. Why are you popping up so on my screen? All right. Let's go back to little me. All right. So we got vol up. Let's go find some options to sell, guys. What we got going on. Now I know we got earnings. Let's go see if we got something that I got futures. Let's go look. I had made a trade in wheat. It's all the way back down where it was. I did that maybe about a week or so ago. Let's go to liquidity. We're gonna go to high options volume. I don't want anything that has earnings in the next 35 days. So I got a nice list right here. Let's see. I actually want to sell something that's down, to be honest with you. I want to sell because vol should be up. Let's look at what is JD. I think JD is a Chinese company, right? That ain't something. Let's see. We got earnings on March 5th. So if I was to throw something on in JD, it's a $40 stock. If I want to do something like a strangle, it's a cheap enough stock to where I could do a strangle. Uh, let's go find something else. I'm looking to try to see if we can get something on Sound. What is it? Sound Hound. You're not getting much. So we can look at Sound Hound definitely has skew in it. I don't know if I wanna do something like that in Sound Hound with all the skew to the upside. Come down here, if you do a strangle, that's where you'll be. It's not the buying power isn't a lot. It's only gonna hold me out like 198. I could do this for a max of 143. Let's go. Let's go back. Let's go look at forward slash MES. This is your micro. This is the micro E mini S&P 500. So this is a smaller version of forward slash ES, basically. So with the market coming down here, and you see that big long wick. I actually think the SPY should continue to come down here as well. It may not be a bad idea to throw an iron condor on in the SPY or a strangle on in forward slash MES. Let's see. If I was to come out 32 days, I'm just trying to see where some liquidity is in this particular product. If I was to come out and sell maybe the 15 delta here, and then come down and sell maybe the 16 delta over here, buying power would be about 1200. What if I came out and sold a full one standard deviation? I just want to see. That's not bad. Got like a 72% probability of profit. So basically, I just need the market to stay within this range for the next 25 days. Or I could come in here and do an iron condor in the SPY, or maybe TLT. More than likely, guys, let's see. Got a lot of options. If I was to sell a put spread in the TLT, if I came, what's that, 86 and a half? You gotta darn near go next. To make any money on this, you gotta go basically at the money. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna mess around with this. I just want to come on live before the bell. So you guys, me closing out that trade on the SPY, and you can see right here, this particular trade in MM 3M is down. I will hold this particular position. I got how many days? Got 25 days on it. So I'll hold it. If the rest of the market is down, I don't see how this can stay up for long. Maybe it'll go. I don't even know what type of company it is. I'll look it up and see. But we can see I am going to continue to look for something, some type of vol to sell. And if I find a trade that I want to do, I'll push it out on on the I shared on the YouTube channel in the community notes, so you guys can look and see. Like, look at Microsoft. Microsoft is down uh, almost 4%, 3.5%. Let's zoom out. It's just still in this little range that it's in. Let's remove this drawing. So it's still in this range. And Microsoft got earnings in like 2 days. I think this gap will be filled. I don't think that this gap will stay here. These might be great buying opportunities as well. Possibly. Look at Apple. Excuse me. Apple is actually up. Could Apple be making a bottom, performing a bottom right here, going up to fill this gap? Let's look at Tesla. Tesla's down 2%, which really ain't nothing for Tesla the way it moved. That's not a big move for Tesla. Let's look at Netflix. Netflix been killing it. If you looking at it, so the indices are down, but some of these starting to Meta is down. Meta giving up the ghost. Just need to break out of this range right here and then come back down for a retest of this trend line to see what it's gonna do. I have a quantum computing stock that I do own in another portfolio. Let's pull it up. That's the QUBT, and this is it right here. These are some of these Ford. I know Ford like QUBT, RGTI, QBTS, and IONQ. All of these are quantum computing stocks. I don't own them all. I own QUBT because I had a guy message me on TikTok about what I thought that it would do on Monday. I told him like I have no idea what it'll do on Monday, right? But I own the stock, and like I don't own enough to lose sleep over. So if you own a stock or you have a position and it's causing you stress, your position is too large. You got to be able to place a trade and then not worry about the trade and go on and do whatever it is you're gonna do. All these particular, now this one is down. Hut is a stock I've been watching for a while. I was watching Hut back when it was like back here, when it was back like around $7 or something like that. SMCI is down. It's holding this level right here. Do they have earnings? They got earnings in about a week on the 3rd. I don't like making like option trades when earnings are coming up because you don't know what you can get a parabolic move and your analysis won't have nothing to do with it. So, but more than likely, guys, I'll put something on. I want to it's gonna be pretty much mic silence where I try to figure out what I'm gonna put on. I'll find something to put on, and then I'll push it out on the community notes. So just make sure you're a subscriber and you check those. And we're just gonna keep making money, keep ringing that register. And with that, guys, I'm gonna be out. Peace.